All right. So again, thank you guys for coming out. My name's Dan Sparasio for folks who don't know, and this is Nicola Well. And tonight's a really special night because this is our 5th year, almost to the date, anniversary of this meetup. Awesome. So we're going to just do a little bit longer kind of opening ceremonies, if you will, than I typically do. Is there anything you'd like to say before we begin?
Continue to come. We love you guys, and it's fun to have you here. Thanks.
Yeah, I reiterate that. Yeah, we're nothing without folks in the audience. I mean, if it was just me and him here with speakers, it wouldn't be great. All right. So, again, Nicola Well and myself have been putting this on for 5 years. It started, we went to Demuxed in 2018, and I just had moved to the city. And I said, well, there's no meetup. Why don't we start one here? And I got this wild idea, and he was all about it, and we just did it. And unfortunately, you know, we got lucky the first round because where are we going to have this and how are we going to pay for it was our first thought. So back in 2018, I happened to be out having a beer, and someone heard me talk about code and this and that, and I think she was the VP of Alchemy Code Lab, came up to me and said, we have a space if you want to do meetups or bring in, and it would be great for our students to see, you know, enterprise level engineers talking, and that's how this started. So we got this space, and you can see in this picture, there's folks in this room, looking at one right now, looking at another, that were at this place back 5 years ago. So we appreciate your continued support. It's everything to us. So December 6th, almost to the date, we're what, the 8th now? 7th. So 1 day off, sorry. Super Bowl's coming, that's all I know. December 6th was our first one in 2018, and we said, great, we have this spot. So in 2019, we had 2 more at this spot. And we were really thrilled that we were going to have a third one. And fortunately, that actually matched up with the Dash IF's meeting that they had at AWS Elemental down the road here in Portland, which was great because already had a full house of 55 people that were interested in the conversation. It was easy to promote. We had speakers already. And we had a beautiful venue, which is their office, fully catered to the 9th, plus after parties for Dash IF with our resident DJ Reel Up over in the corner. And so it was a great, I'm sure folks in this room were at that one as well, and it was a great event. Then COVID hit on our next one that we were planning. And we all know what happened with that with meetups. They stopped, and they stopped for a while. We thought we were over with, and then we got a call from Jeremy that runs the meetup down in Sydney, and he wanted to do a 24-hour global meetup, and we wanted every city that was in the spectrum to go on it. So we went San Francisco meetup, Portland meetup, Seattle meetup on the West Coast. I think it was at like 9:30 at night, and it had been running 24 hours. And so that was fun, and that got us excited to come back and do this once this, you know, whole event ended. So in 2022, we found this place. Nicola found this place. And this was our first in-person event that we had after the corona, after the pandemic, and our first event in this venue. And it was great. Everyone was thrilled about the venue. As people are tonight, it was exciting, and it was cooler than the classroom environment. We had a second one. We had great speakers. You can see, again, folks in the room here offer to speak. We always want speakers. If you want to speak here, just come talk to us. It's super easy, and we can get you scheduled. And we'll talk about that a little more in a bit. As you can see, Nicola's setup has grown from this picture. He started modestly with a single monitor and no hardware. We're at like 5 cases now of stuff, but it was a full house that night, and it was a great night. Then we tried to book this for our third one in the year, and they said, oh, sorry, it's booked. And we had speakers, so we went to this other place that was more classroom-like. It was a lower turnout. We all agreed that that wasn't for us, and we wanted to be back here. And so that was our second one of the year. Our third one, we were back here. We got marketing banners. We started thinking about how do we, make this bigger than it already is. And so we put our, trade show hats on, if you will, literally, and started thinking about other things than just finding speakers and getting beer and pizza. It was a good turnout as well. We move on to the next one. I am obviously the resident photo taker here because that's my house, and me watching it on the live stream after getting coronavirus for our 4th edition this year. the week before. So I had to unfortunately miss last time, but I saw you guys all in here, and we worked out kinks on the streaming system while I was at home because he had someone to feed back information to him. So that's great, and now we're here tonight. So obviously I won't talk about that, it's yet to be done, but just really quickly to move on, we do run this. He runs a live stream. There's folks on there. All the capture is put up to YouTube on our YouTube channel. You can find us at PDX Video Tech or this QR code here. And really love, we only have 47 subscribers now, and probably everyone in this room, but if you guys aren't subscribed, it'd be great if you could, just, for algorithms and stuff like that. But just some facts here. We have 18 speakers thus far, 15 videos, 47 subscribers, and 1,500 total views. All right, we're barely scratching the surface. Oh, you're too kind. So yeah, if you can, smash that subscribe button. I've always wanted to say that. I don't have a YouTube channel. I just wanted to say it. Here's I pulled some metrics because, we work in the industry and you got to have bar graphs. And I found it funny that meetups totally lost all their data between 2019 and 2021. What was going on in those years? Anyway, so, we've had 546 members. I think that's the most important thing about this. We started at, for the first year, there was like 30 or 40 members, and then it's really popped up quite high during the 24 global meetup. And since then, we've climbed about 100 a year. And so we're happy with that. Love to get all 546 out. I think a lot of them are not in Portland, frankly. So it probably will never happen. All right, now to the fun part. As we mentioned last time, and Nicola said, we did venture into getting some hats, mainly because I wear hats and I wanted a logo, and I had to buy 12. So to recoup my money, I'm selling them for $25, and we have only 5 left. 5 left, so they're a hot item. 12 down to 5, and there's only 1 in this color left, and there's 4 in that color. So act quick, guys, if you want your hat. You can see folks in here; they look really good in them. Not myself, but. But the big thing tonight is that AWS, and we'll get to the thanks in just a minute, but AWS has offered and come through on getting shirts for everyone here. So we are going to be handing these shirts out for free. If you've already got them, that's fine. If you haven't, just come see me at the back tables during the break or after the second speaker before we close down. And we got sizes for both men and women over there. And I think we should have plenty of sizes for everyone in this room. So that's the merch talk. All right, to the real stuff, why we're all here, pizza. Welcome. Perfect timing, thank you. All right, for tonight's agenda, though, to go through the talks, the real serious stuff. Talk 1, we have David Griggs from the Walt Disney Company. He's the principal product manager, and he's going to have a talk called "You Are Watching It Wrong," but it's not your fault. And for our second speaker, we'll have a break between the 2 speakers, so bathroom, use your other drink ticket, those type of things. And then we will be going in with Jeremy Dumas, solutions architect at Broad Peak, revolutionizing live streaming, multicast ABR technology unleashed. So that is our lineup tonight, and we will have, if you want to ask questions during the speakers after, that's your own discretion. If you need to interrupt them, that's up to you. But we want you on the mic, so look for the mic so that we can get the people at home and the recordings to be well announced. All right, so bit of house cleaning. Same slide as always. Again, there's our YouTube channel. This is the way to connect with us. Obviously, I had 2 new bullet points. Wear the gear. If you got the gear, bring it here. Wear it proudly because I know you love it. And we started getting proactive and scheduling out the next year so we don't lose this place. So we actually have dates you can mark your calendar tonight with. February 1st of 2024 and May 9th are confirmed and booked. So try to get that on there, and if we could see you out here, it'd be great. So finally, and we will begin here, I just want to give special thanks for the continued support from AWS Elemental, both in the room, monetarily, and with my co-host. Special thanks to Karen, Dan, and Aaron for putting the t-shirts together. Yeah, it's really great and really cool. Thanks and Nicola for putting the effort into it. Tonight's speakers, of course, they come from far places to speak at this great event that sometimes doesn't get a lot of people and sometimes does, so it's always a roll. And of course, you guys coming out and taking your time from your families and your home and your jobs to come downtown and drink free beer and have pizza and get some good talk. So with that, let's start this up. I will introduce the first speaker, Mr. David Griggs. Why don't you come on up?